if that's your only focus is fear, then you're not going to bring about good, because you can't come into your practice with the fear and then expect good out of it. Hey guys, it's Charlie on the Pagan Perspective. Today we're talking about witchcraft and making sure you are not bringing any negative energy into your space, circle, or life or practice. Okay, so I feel like this is a really big topic. A lot of people coming to witchcraft and paganism, or anyone who is working with spellcraft, really are usually concerned in the beginning about making sure not to bring any negative energy into your practice, your life, or, you know, your spellcraft. And I think a lot of this is due to being conditioned that witchcraft is evil, and that you know, you have to be careful with the energy you're working with, and that is very true. We do have to be careful that what we do is going to bring about the effect that we want in positivity and not in negativity. So when we're working with spellcraft, a lot of times we think that we need some outside object or outside energy or spirit to kind of cleanse our space and to make everything right and good. And the truth is, we ourselves are enough. And I think this is gonna be, and has been, a big message that I want to bring to this channel, is that we ourselves are enough. This has been my answer for a lot of things, and it's also due to the fact that I feel that I am very minimalistic with my practice. I don't feel like I need a lot of objects or a lot of different things to complete my practice, because I am enough. And if I can say anything, that is my main message. Some people need to feel like they are being helped by other sources, and that's okay. But I personally feel like my main purpose in my practice is to realize myself and to understand that I am enough to be able to bring about whatever change I want. So I don't use that many tools. I don't work with really any deities. When you're working with energy, you do have to be careful, but I think it's a big fear, and that fear can be brought into your practice, and that's something that you have to be careful of. And I think that the biggest point is to have the right intention and to bring your own energy that you want into your practice. So the energy that you bring and the intent that you bring and whatever idea and feeling that you bring into your space will extend out pretty much. Think about what has your life been like up until this work that you're doing. Have you been angry? Have you been thinking negative thoughts? A lot. we all have those days where we're thinking bad things, or thinking negatively, or, you know, we have those days. But if you think about it, whatever energy you bring into your practice, you can change that into whatever it is you like. And if you haven't been able to change that, it's going to go out into the world. Think about how you have been thinking, how you have been acting. Is that all aligned with what you want to create? If it's not, then whatever you do in your spellcraft is going to affect that. You can use crystals, you can use you know, feathers and wands and all of these other external things, but you yourself have to transform, kind of like the alchemist. You have to transform that energy, your energy, or the surrounding energy, into what it is you want to bring about. So you can have all of these tools, but if your mind isn't in the right place, if you aren't capable of transforming that energy, whether it be negative or positive, into what it is you are seeking out, there's no crystal or potion or candle that is going to help you bring about what you want if you can't, you yourself, transform that energy into what your intent is. So our main message is pretty much to remember that you yourself are enough to transmute any energy that you need to create the intent or the outcome that you want. If your focus is so much on Am I bringing negativity into my space? Am I creating something negative? If that's your only focus is fear, then you're not going to bring about good, because you can't come into your practice with the fear and then expect good out of it. You have to be able to transform that fear into love or into whatever positive intent you want, so that can bring about that positive outcome. If you feel that negativity is being brought into your practice, then it probably is, because your thoughts are all on negativity. So keep your thoughts in good order. Like that's one of the tenets, you know, keep your thoughts in good order. And when your thoughts and your intent is in the right place, I feel like nothing but good can come of that, because that is what you need to create positivity. But if your thoughts are solely on fear of bringing negativity and fear of anything evil, then that is just what you're gonna get. So keep your focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Using tools is a great way to keep your focus and to keep your mind in the right place. But I just wanted to push a lot that outside things like crystals, calling on deity, and all of those things are great, but the main source of everything is you, because it starts with you. It starts with your intent. It starts with the reason why are you doing this in the first place. You can't go backwards. You can't start with the crystal and try and change it to make you better. You have to start with you. You can call upon a deity or whatever you need to do, but the real focus is on you. What are you doing? What's in your mind? What are you bringing? What energy are you bringing to your circle that is creating this evil or negativity or attracting it? So if your mind is right, if your intent is right, if your energy is right, what more can you ask for? Things that are not aligned with that are not going to be able to penetrate that. So that is my way of thinking. I hope this helps someone kind of ease your fears. And if you are fearing so much that what you're doing is wrong, you probably shouldn't be doing it. That's what I think. And a lot of it is conditioning, and this is another topic that I talk about a lot. A lot of us have been conditioned to think that what we're doing is evil, and this is gonna just take time, and it's just going to take you really thinking about what it is you're doing and if this practice is right for you. Because if you can't seem to get over that fear that you're doing something evil or you're bringing something evil, then maybe this is not right for you. And it can be hard to hear, because a lot of us try and force this practice upon ourselves, thinking we can surpass that idea that we're doing something wrong and I'm gonna just do it because this is what I want to do. But if you can't get that out of your mind, that what if I'm bringing something evil, what if I'm doing something wrong, what if I'm attracting negative energy or negative entities into my space, if you can't get over that, if you can't surpass that barrier, maybe you should hold off for a while. You don't have to give it up completely, but take some time to really think about what you really believe, because I think that can be very damaging if you're doing something out of fear. Yeah, you should probably wait until you have released that fear. And I think some of us haven't taken the time to do that, and we try and leap in and jump into doing spells and calling upon energies that we don't know anything about. And yeah, I think that's a big reason why I don't work with a lot of deities. I feel very comfortable with what I do just by myself without calling upon any deities. I don't know what I'm working with. I don't know what I'm calling on, and I'm very comfortable with my own energy. You might want to ease into witchcraft because you have to let go of some of that conditioning. And I'm not trying to say that witchcraft is all like, oh, happy, floating on clouds and stuff. But I think a lot of the negativity that can come is from what we bring, and not necessarily just the fact that some negative entity came into our space. It's what did we bring into the space to allow that negativity to penetrate our space. I hope this helps. I know that this comment can be kind of repetitive, but I really can't express enough how important it is for you yourself to realize that you are enough. That your intent, your mind, your actions, what it is you are bringing to the table, the witchcraft table, I don't know. It's a very interesting topic because I think we are so conditioned to think that we have to do all of these things to really like protect ourselves. It's so much more than just bringing the right crystal, doing the right circle casting. It really has a lot to do with us. So think about that. Spend some time with yourself. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.